You have lived thousands of days. But if someone asked you to remember most of them, you probably couldn't. Not because something is wrong with you, not because your life was boring, but because your brain was never trying to save everything in the first place. It was choosing. Every second of your life, your brain is deciding what deserves to stay and what disappears forever. And the strange part is, most of your life gets deleted without you even noticing. Think about yesterday. You probably remember a few moments. Maybe what you ate, maybe something you watched, maybe one conversation, maybe one annoying thing that happened. But you don't remember every step you took. Most of it is just gone. And that is because your brain is not a camera. It does not record your life like a movie. It does not save every moment into a perfect file that you can replay later. Instead, your brain is more like a very strict editor. It cuts almost everything. It keeps the parts that seem important. And then it throws away the rest. This sounds scary, but it is actually one of the reasons you can function at all. Because if your brain saved everything, every second, every detail, your mind would drown in useless information. You don't need to remember the exact shape of every cloud you saw last month. You don't need to remember every time you checked your phone. So your brain protects you from too much information by deleting most of it. But there is a problem. Sometimes the things your brain deletes are not just random details. Sometimes it deletes whole days, whole weeks. Sometimes even whole months can feel like they disappeared. You look back and think, wait, what did I even do this year? And the reason is simple. Your brain remembers what stands out. It remembers what is new, what is emotional, what is dangerous, what feels meaningful. But when life becomes the same thing over and over again, your brain starts compressing it. Wake up, check phone, go to work, come home. Eat, scroll, sleep, repeat. To your brain, this is not hundreds of different days, it is one pattern. And once your brain understands the pattern, it stops saving every version of it. This is why routine can make time feel like it is disappearing. While you are living through a boring day, it can feel slow. A long shift can feel endless. A boring class can feel like it will never finish. But later, when you look back, that same boring day feels like nothing, because your brain did not save many details from it. So in the moment, boredom feels slow, but in memory, boredom feels short. That is one of the strangest tricks of the brain. A fun day can pass quickly while it is happening, but feel long and full when you remember it. A boring day can feel slow while it is happening, but almost vanish later. That is because your memory is not measuring time with a clock. It is measuring time with moments. The more moments your brain saves, the longer your life feels when you look back. The fewer moments it saves, the faster everything disappears. This is why childhood often feels so long. When you are a child, almost everything is new. Your first school day, your first best friend, your first time getting in trouble, your first big fear, your first favorite game, your first vacation, your first time sleeping at someone else's house. Your brain is constantly saying, "This is new, save it." The world feels huge because your brain is building its map for the first time. But as you get older, fewer things feel new. So your brain says, "I already know this. No need to save it again." And that is why 10 childhood summers can feel like a whole lifetime. But 10 adult summers can feel like they disappeared in a blur. Another reason your brain deletes memories is attention. Your brain is much more likely to remember something if you were actually paying attention when it happened. This is why you can walk into a room and forget why you went there. Your body moved, but your attention was somewhere else. This is why you can scroll for 2 hours and barely remember what you watched. Your eyes saw hundreds of images. Your thumb moved the screen. Your brain reacted again and again. But it did not always create strong memories, because most of it did not matter enough to save. Scrolling feels like activity, but to your memory, it can be almost empty. You were stimulated but not deeply present. And when you are not present, your brain saves less. This is why some people feel like their days are full, but their life feels empty when they look back. They were always doing something, but not enough of it turned into a memory. Emotion is another powerful signal. Your brain remembers emotional moments more strongly because emotion tells the brain, this matters. That is why you can remember one embarrassing moment from years ago. But forget what you ate 3 days ago. It is not fair. But it makes sense. The embarrassing moment had emotional weight. The random meal probably did not. Your brain does not care about saving your life evenly. It cares about saving what seems useful. But memory is even stranger than that, because your brain does not just delete memories, it also changes them. Every time you remember something, your brain rebuilds it. Not perfectly, not like opening a video file, more like drawing the same picture again from memory. And each time you draw it, small details can change. Maybe you remember someone's words differently. Maybe you remember the place slightly wrong. Maybe you remember yourself as calmer, smarter, or more confident than you really were. Maybe you mix two moments together. This means your memories are not perfect recordings. They are reconstructions. Your brain keeps the basic story, but it can change the details. That is why two people can experience the same event and remember it differently. They are not always lying. Their brains saved different parts, then rebuilt the memory in different ways. So when you look back at your life, you are not watching the original version. You are watching your brain's edited version. Some scenes are missing, some scenes are changed, some scenes are stronger than they should be, and some important moments may be gone forever. But this does not mean your brain is broken. It means your brain is doing what it was designed to do. It is trying to help you survive, learn, and move forward. The problem is that modern life can trick this system, because today it is very easy to live a day that feels busy but becomes forgettable. You can wake up tired, check notifications, watch short videos, answer messages, go through work or school, come home, eat, scroll again, sleep late, and the whole day was full of stimulation, but not full of meaning. Your brain was busy, but it may not have saved much. Do that once and it is just a normal day. Do that for months and suddenly you look back and feel like time was stolen from you. But time was not stolen. It was just not stored. The scary part is not that your brain deletes things. The scary part is that your brain may delete the days that all look the same. So how do you stop your life from disappearing? You do not need to become rich. You do not need to travel the world every month. You do not need to make every day dramatic. You just need to give your brain more reasons to remember. Do something slightly different. Take a different route. Learn a skill. Talk to someone new. Go outside without your phone for a while. Cook something you have never cooked. Write down one thing that happened today. Take pictures, but don't only take pictures. Actually look at the moment. Notice where you are. Notice who is with you. Notice how it feels. Because attention turns moments into memories. Novelty makes days stand out. Emotion makes memories stronger. And meaning makes them last. Your brain will still delete most of your life. That will never fully stop. It has to happen. But you can influence what it keeps. You can make more moments worth saving. Because one day you will look back at the life you lived and you will not remember every hour. You will not remember every normal Tuesday. You will not remember every video you watched, every message you sent, every time you refreshed a screen. You will remember the moments that felt different, the moments that mattered, the moments where you were truly there. So maybe the goal is not to remember everything. Maybe the goal is to live in a way where your brain has something worth keeping. Because your brain is always editing your life. The question is, what are you giving it to save?